Hey, Valleydale, Rick and Bubba here. Hey, first of all, wow, what a nice new big screen.
It is, Rick. I'm impressed with this.
It's called the Grace Adventure, which means, you know, this we need to be thinking of it like this. This is just equipping you, the congregation, to do the job that God has called you to do, and a nice place to play basketball.
It's hard to believe we're at the end of a 5.5-year journey of faith, building a church for the unchurched.
What you have built is a remarkable tool that can reach out to our community for the kingdom of Christ, and you're playing a critical role in our community.
Moving to this facility, we went through 8 building programs while we were here as pastor and family. It's like we were constantly. The first one began 2 years into our pastorate, so 1986. We started a building program.
Find Us Faithful.
Yeah, Find Us Faithful, that's right, the original educational building. But when we relocated here, I kind of thought, I've done this a little bit, you know, a couple of times we know kind of what to expect. And there was a great unity in moving here to the church. I didn't anticipate the challenges that would be after that, which, you know, I thought this is going to be easy, but it just wasn't.
I guess for all of our ministers here, the greatest challenge was the debt. We had, I think when I came on staff, it was about $15 million. And that created a lot of challenges for the church and especially for missions. But God always provided. Valleydale has always been a generous church. And so whenever somebody had a need, there was always somebody there to help meet that need.
And all the change and you know, really bringing a lot of restructuring, you know, and obviously like the hiring and, you know, sometimes you have to let staff go. I mean, those kinds of things were really, really hard to lead through, and I certainly didn't do that perfectly. I think that the Lord, in His kindness, was able to use my weakness and really bring about what I believe is today a very healthy church.
Seeing the note being burned a few weeks ago, getting a text from Jeff going, hey, you know, we've paid it off, and getting to go online and watch that and celebrate that, knowing how difficult that had been. That's huge. I'm so grateful for Jeff and Jim Keys and our teams that really worked hard and in dark nights and didn't know how many more funds they could move around to make all the numbers fit. And I would argue that one of the most beautiful things right now is I hope that there is a true appreciation as God brings more and more new people, that the ones who fought through it all, who paid the price, can enjoy the fruit of their faithfulness. That they can say, wow, I'm glad I stuck it out.
Listen, we paid off the debt. What y'all want to do? Huh? Let's do something, all right?
It's Romans 8:28, that God causes all things to work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to His purpose. Not that everything that happens is good, but God can take whatever, even something like the debt, and use it for good in a church's life, and I've seen that happen.
God is truly faithful, and He demonstrates that not just to His people, He demonstrates it through His people. And the faithfulness of so many who fought through, who continued to give, continued to come, continued to serve, when it just didn't seem like it was going anywhere, was how God showed His faithfulness. And it was a beautiful, beautiful picture of His grace in human form.